I've got the butter melting in the pan. Grind in some pepper. Melting butter and some pepper. Let's see, wait, can I put this here so you can kind of see it? Yeah, well, that might work. All right. The butter has to melt all the way. And then I'll be adding flour. So, cast iron pan, melting a whole stick of butter. I already put some fresh ground pepper in just because I like the smell of it. It's better than the smell of hot pan. Almost melted. Alright. Then I take my flour and I just put some, not a lot, I don't know. I just do it a little bit at a time because you have to mix it in with the butter and get all the little chunks and stuff out. And then you just have to keep doing that over and over again until it's like a crazy paste, but still even and not chunky. I'm gonna turn the heat down a tiny bit because I don't want it to like cook. But I've made the mistake before of putting the milk in too soon, and it's harder to dissolve the flour to like thicken it up. It's a lot harder to do that once the milk is in it than when it's just the butter. So I'll show you in a second. It basically looks like cookie dough. Let's see. That's good. Now I'll put some milk.
No!
He's playing Fortnite. But this is crazy because that looked like a lot of milk and I was like, oh man, did I put too much at once? But it's already absorbed into these like pockets of flour. So we already need a lot more. It's pretty wild. I don't know scientifically. I don't understand how it can be that absorbent, just like a little bit of flour, but then I'm just crushing down all the little, that's what I have an apron for. But I'm not, I mean, I'm not, obviously I'm not wearing it, so. This is so crazy though, it's just like, I'm gonna put my apron on. But I can't have this cook, but I also don't want to get all dirty. I've got a cute shirt on. More milk, because it's still super thick. Come on. Oh no, it's not even my full-sized apron. That's okay. Better than nothing. All right. Man, I got thrown off by realizing that the only milk I had was bad. But, luckily. Milk is the type of thing I don't always have, just because it does go bad kind of quick, and I don't, like, drink it. I only use it in cooking. And only usually, like, specific recipes, like in soups and stuff, so... And usually I have to get some special stuff if I'm going to be making a soup, so I don't worry about it that much. But that's why it's good to have boxes of milk. You want to help?
I just want a McFlyer.
Don't we all? All right, let's see.
I'll give you this one. Claire or the
Okay. This is looking really good. So are the biscuits. Woo! All right, let's see. I'm gonna take this off the heat for a second and take this with me so you can see what I'm about to do next. Whoop. Need my little Valentine's Day thing. All right, here we go. So look how good those look and how quickly they cooked like that. It says to turn them over after 8 minutes. I haven't actually made these in there before, so I don't know. They look pretty well cooked. Let's see. Man, I can't do this one-handed either. I don't know what kind of special stuff people use for these kind of things, but I don't have whatever it is that they use. Okay, yeah, they still feel a little bit. Dang it. I'm gonna flip them over onto the rack rather than the basket, just because I have a feeling the basket's gonna be a little, not too bad, but it's got a little bit of like sticky from the bottoms of these. And there. Yum, these smell really good. Put this into the sink. Just so. This tray is not hot because it wasn't in there. I'm gonna put them back into the middle. Close this. I'm gonna put this up to 300. The directions said 330 and then to flip over after 8 minutes, but that was like 7 minutes at the most. And they were really cooked. So wait, let's see. I'll put this here. All right, let's see. Yeah, this is a good consistency. It looks like whipped mashed potatoes. Then what I'm gonna do is turn the heat a lot down. Add so much black pepper because that's like basically the only flavor it has other than the meat. You have to make sure and like mix this. You can't really like, once it's on the heat, you can't just let it sit there at all because like pockets of hot air rise in it, and I haven't seen one of them explode, but I would imagine that's what they're trying to do. So much pepper. And the cream chipped beef. This is what makes it beef and not just cream. So I like to, it comes like this, just like in a stack. So I like to take scissors and mostly just cut like thin, all different sized, but thin. Just strips of it is so much easier. Looking over at my rolls, they look good. They're not done yet, but they look and smell very good. All right, here just starting to make acoustics that make me nervous, so I'll mix this what we got so far. So this meal is one of my son's favorite, both of their favorite. And for a package this size of like this already made of creamed chipped beef is like $7.99 or $8.99 at the store. And there are not options. There's one brand, at least here. And whereas the package of dried beef is like $3.99, and then obviously flour, milk, and butter and cracked pepper aren't bad. Biscuits are $3, but you have to get them whether you get it pre-made or not. And so that's a tiny amount. Like, that's enough for one of my sons to like kind of be happy with their food. So like I would need to get one of those for each of them, and then I wouldn't be able to have any. With this, I have like tons of control over how much I make, and it's a lot. I would say for a quarter of the price, I make like 6 to 8 times what I get at the store